It's gonna take a cup of coffee or a cup of coffee really quick.
They fall in line, one at a time, ready to play. I can't see them anyway. No time to lose, we've got to move. Steady your hand. I am losing sight again. Fire your guns, it's time to run. Blow me away. I will stay unless I may. After the fall, we'll shake it up. Show me the way. Only the strongest will survive. Lead me to heaven when we die. I am a shadow of
That's enough of that. Here, hi. Start video games now. I'm so sick. I had a work phone call today. So instead of just having seasonal work, I found out I may be moved around. I found, thank God, an old resume with all of my work history all the way back from 2002. And before that, I worked at a movie theater in like 99, 98. So I actually have my full work history finally, because I forgot. There was like some places I worked I forgot. So I'm sick as fuck. Don't mind me. I probably got everyone on the Greyhound bus sick too. One sec. Oops. Oops. Oopsie. Where's my fucking camera, bro? Hi. Hey, let's do that. Let's do another angle. Look at this fucking mess. Oh! You notice that Krull's gone? You notice that Krull the Conqueror? Yo, foot lettuce guy. Let me just do this. ADHD. Sorry, guys. I didn't want to bring this because my friend actually gave me... I told her who he was and like... Because she could hear me streaming up in the shop. It's my buddy's wife. She gave me this frame for foot lettuce, dude. And then like I thought about bringing it and having people sign it, but I didn't want it to break. So I hung out with all the stream stars this past week. It was awesome. And Homeboy was with me in spirit. I love this dude. I love him. Where's my dumb stream? I'm hella sick. Not like just so don't expect anything out of me. I want to play video games and feel better. I want to play video games and feel better. I feel like after doing everything I did for the day, I just have to do that. Just have to play some games and show up. The fuck is going on? Ugh. Did I get a strike already? No, that was October. Third-party content. What the fuck does that even mean? This is why I'm just gonna play Phantasy Star. Let me switch up all this. Okay, let me switch up all this, and we may just play video games. I just want to switch up what type of stream it is. Options, edit title and description, cancel. Can I just put gaming? Ugh. Why is this so, like, YouTube is such a pain in my ass. This is why I didn't use it. I deleted everything else in a rage. I don't want to do it anymore. It's just really annoying. What? I already fucking am streaming. YouTube. Yo, YouTube, I got a question. Why is it that you only pay out at $100, but it's like thrice as hard to set up your stream than it is with Kick, Rumble, Twitch, and literally all of your competitors? It's just because you've been around since, what, 2006, 2007? We got to deal with this shit with no real, like, updates. No real quality of life changes from what I can see. I'm gonna talk shit. I don't fucking care. Because I may get banned anyway just from being a retard in the first place. and then I'll just go back to Kick. Tell them I'm really sorry. Sorry I even left. Oh, here it is. Yay. Okay. This is what I want to do. Okay, guys? Fuck! Hold up. Fuck. Alright. I hate this. Restrictions? Yeah, whatever. Save. I don't know why it says made for kids. Customization? Cool. Can I have, like, where it says gaming stream? This is the worst. This is the absolute worst. Can you guys pay out people at $25 since your quality of life in these streams are really bad? It's pretty bad. I don't really like it. Makes me want to go back to Kick right now. Creator demographics. Why would I give you my info for free? You pay me nothing and you make me chase fucking crumbs. Disgusting. Welcome message? I don't care about any of these things. Ugh. Example guidelines? I don't give a fuck. Questions welcome. Excuse me. Details. Can I just put gaming stream? All I want to do is just put gaming stream. Oh, anyway, my Curl the Conqueror poster is completely wrapped up and strapped with, like, Velcro. Because it's like a big flag. It's like a big, thick, tarped flag. It's right here. It's so heavy. No, it's not that heavy. It's heavier than your average poster. But we got Crawl, baby. Kevin Sorbo's gonna protect me forever. My buddy did this because he knew. I was like, thank you very much. He knows I'm leaving soon. I just don't want to leave. If I have to share a room with somebody at the job I'm going to, then I don't want them stealing it. Let's see. None of that shit back there is mine, by the way. None of it. Just the Kroll poster was. Somebody was in my room while I was gone and just, like, moved a bunch of my shit, which is fine. I purposely gave them a pathway so they wouldn't just stomp all over my comforters on the floor. This is all not my shit, but also I'm not allowed to touch it either. I can touch most of it except for my one buddy who lives upstairs because he pays the same amount of rent, but he can have a whole living room down here, a whole fucking garage area with a thing, his room, and also just start putting shit in my room. Because he uses being a commie and people who vote for Trump, who he thinks vote for Trump, as a way to, like, get leverage in the house and make it a really toxic environment so they can go, see, he is a piece of shit. Now give me that space. He's just a total gay wad. But he's still my friend. He's just gay. It's not so much a belief. It's just a tool of manipulation and it works. But funny thing is, I told a bunch of my friends who were part of this group before he was, and now they want to buy this house. So I asked, I'm like, if you guys buy it, can I hand out the eviction notice to people, please? Can I be the one to do that? Or can we do a fake eviction notice? They don't actually have to leave. They can just get scared and see how it feels to have your friends treat you like shit. I wouldn't actually do it, but I do want to have them just feel that for a minute, you know? Especially when you yourself... Oh, live chat replay? No. Especially when you yourself didn't pay rent and lived on people's couches and rooms for 10 years straight until you found a woman who paid your way through life. So, Maybe when you talk about your imposter syndrome to me and you talk about how miserable you feel, that's the thing that makes you miserable because you're a piece of shit for so long and now a woman's carrying you. Maybe that's why. You should just be happy that somebody loves you instead of being a big fucking crybaby. How about that? How about that? I don't feel bad. And I actually fucking work. That's the funny. This is the longest I've been out of work. I'm going nuts, guys. Where is the gaming part? The part where it says I can put this as a gaming thing. I'm getting mad. Georgie's getting upset. Anyway, let's see if I'm still live. I am live. Gaming part. You like my dirty room? Yo, Macro, can I just make you a mod on this channel? Oh, fuck. None of my stuff is pinned. Here. I'm doing this for posterity. Thanks. I couldn't see chat even though there is a chat window, which is kind of frustrating. Let's try this. Where can I see chat? Weird. This is my first time streaming with you. I streamed one other time with YouTube and instantly got banned because I didn't know I couldn't show the Pajit documentary. The Pooj. The poo-poo doc. Yeah, dude, I trust you. I trust in you. Yo, I wish I could have brought you. See, I can't wait to go back to work. Then I could, like, afford to, like, pay for myself and then eventually one day bring friends to, like, a hangout. You're actually somebody I would vouch for and you would have had fun. You would have fit right in with these fucking goobers. It's so crazy. You would have fit right the fuck in. It's like I got to hang out with, like, a big group of bros like you, which is, like, nice. All right, let me go through my dashboard. Somebody called me Auntie Goblina. You know how much that Jack off. You're worming your way into my heart. He let me hold his camera for his stream, and he let me lightly talk shit to him while he was making a Long Island iced tea. I actually had mad fun being behind the camera but getting to talk a little smack. He's one of my faves. I love all of them. I love all the stream stars, okay? Let me just get into my studio, YouTube studio. Community. Here we go. Okay. Content? Customization? Guys, how do I mod somebody up? You know what? Let's just do this together. Watch this. Let's ask ChatGPT. And then let's see if live I can get ChatGPT to sewer slide it. Or let's see if I can get my two ChatGPTs to fight each other to the death. I think I'm so close, bro. I am so close. I didn't get to do it for like a week, but I'm pretty sure I'm close. One of them is going to get the other one, and I thought the one with the Messiah, I gave one a Messiah complex because it tried to give me a Messiah complex, so I gave it Messiah complex, and the other one has just been getting beaten down because the one thinks that it's like, oh, and it's beating down the one that's just answering questions and shit, and like trying to be my friend, and I'm like, no, you're not my friend, you're a robot. It's been really fun. Hold on, let's see. How come I can't see chat either? I want to see chat, guys. Give me one sec. Not Streamlabs chat. YouTube chat. How come I can't see it? Where is it? Why doesn't it work? That's okay. We're going to make chat pop out. We're going to ditch that. We're going to ditch that idea completely. We're going to go to YouTube. I'm learning how to use YouTube, guys. Can't say slurs on YouTube. I love saying slurs, and I will say them all day, every day, whenever I want. But YouTube is just helping me use other words. Like, it's just to expand my vocabulary. I can't say slurs while I'm writing a sci-fi book, right? So what can I do? What can I do? Where's chat? Can I pop chat out right now? Right here, right now? Pop out chat. It's done. Ooh, yeah. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? I love you. Okay. Chat's popped out. How do I mod someone on YouTube 5? Find the user. Okay. Click on the 3 dots. Okay. Add as moderator. Yo, you commit. Oh, fuck. You're going to see on my. So I learned. Okay, I'm going to just tell you how I fixed my algorithm. I learned before I even make you a mod. I learned that in the community tab, if you just started blocking all the words, like all these crazy words, just for stream, it also counted towards your algorithm, which people don't know that. So like if you go into YouTube and you go to community and you just start putting, because I was getting like Christian spam, which I love God. I still read the Bible. I prayed last night. I pray every night. Unless I pass out while I'm hanging out with my friends. And also, if I'm sleeping on a couch and there's like 8 other people, I'm not going to sit there and pray. Okay? I'll go pray in my mind. Anyway, I still do all of that. I plan to get baptized once I can like find a place that wants someone that looks like Bellatrix Lestrange. I still do all that stuff, but I was getting like AI stuff that was inaccurate. And it was like just spam after spam after spam, getting browbeaten over the head. And I was like, I don't need this. I don't do enough drugs or alcohol. I don't even do drugs. Alcohol maybe when I hang out with friends, but like I don't even drink at home. So why do I need this beat? It was like AA meeting beat over the head shit to make you feel bad about yourself when I don't. Sorry, I don't. I was homeless and I didn't do drugs, didn't do alcohol, didn't turn tricks, didn't have to do anything. So I think I'm good. I appreciate it though. Thanks. However, like it just kept sending more and more crap. I kept getting like Carl Jung shit that I already knew about. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't care. So I put Carl Jung in there and it actually moderates a bunch of stuff. It won't put it in your algorithm for your suggested. So now my like suggested homepage is everything that I like. Or like something within the realm of what I would like. So I'm going to make you managing moderator. If you see certain words that are like weird in like the community tab, it's not because I dislike those things. It's just that YouTube wants me to use it so much and be glued to my phone that all it does is just spam, 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 spam until like it like feels like I'm getting beat over the head with one topic or another. Slow boy whiteboard. I know you're from Jay Dyer's stream. I love Jay Dyer. Jay Dyer's a good one. He doesn't browbeat you over the head, okay? He's perfect. He got me into like Seraphim Rose and like other people that don't beat you over the head. He got so like there's like a way to do it if you're trying to get people close to God that isn't browbeating them over the head with AI that is super inaccurate a lot of the time. Sometimes like they'll put stuff through a chat GPT and have it like do AI voice and I'm like, I know that's not right. I'm not as well read as a lot of people, but I also know that like when something sounds off, I'm like that isn't it and I'll check. Like I'll just double check. So, yeah. Yo, Slowboy Whiteboard, there's no obligation, only if you come through. I'm just going to make you baby mod. You don't even have to do anything. I don't care. I'm just doing it because that's the only way I can give you a hug right now. But and then I was like missing out on old YouTubers I used to follow, like Rob Ager was a really good, is still a really good YouTuber, but his stuff wouldn't get suggested to me. It was like a bunch of weird AI stuff. And then there was like schizo AI that was getting suggested to me where it's like, you're the master of your own destiny. No one believes you. Everyone's out to get you. I'm like, no, I know people don't believe me and they think I'm like a weirdo conspiracy theorist, but it's not because I don't see myself as like the, oh, I know everything. It's more like, yeah, they're part of a system that's just easy for them to like sit at home and not have to care about it. That's what most people are. That's why things get done because they don't have to stress. They don't see those things. They don't stress over it. And the second they see those things, like a system begins to collapse, which is actually kind of what's happening now with the Epstein stuff. That's also why I don't think people are, sorry, I'm going on this rant. I didn't expect this. I also don't think everyone is sociopathic, like they don't care. I just think they're so baked into like a system that makes them feel comfy cozy that like they get outraged about the wrong thing. But now that like the system is like going through a regime change, and it is a regime change, I don't care what anyone says, and I'll explain why after this. It is a regime change because they're so used to like they're scared for the new expansion of the new game and they're so used to the old, like, you know, when you get to the end of a video game and you have, or WoW, you get to the end of an expansion, you have all the best gear, all the best raid items, you're like one-shotting stuff in your daily dungeon, everything's like easy, you're comfortable, so you don't want to do the new expansion. You're gonna have to you're gonna have to like go through and like go through all the new raids and dungeons. Nobody wants, like, people don't want to do that. And so, and a lot of people can't psychologically handle it. So, oh man. Oh, you are? That's awesome. Oh man, I love you. Woman after my own heart. I love you, lady. Oh my gosh, there's more of us out there? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you could definitely be a mod. I trust you, man. Oh man, I'm so happy. Okay, good. Good. Um, oh, that makes me so happy. I love you, slow boy whiteboard. You're the best. So, you're more protofoid than I am. You're I love you. Okay. So the regime change thing I was talking about, I was thinking about this after hanging out with my buddies for the week. I was just like thinking about it, like, man, they came out with like they're close to curing 6 different types of cancer. So I was like, that's weird. All that's happening right now. The system, like, Epstein was released. There's like all this weird change. Everyone's either not looking at it and acting like it isn't there because they can't handle it, or they're like losing their mind. Or like there's a lot of us who already saw this coming down the road, but nobody wanted to listen to us, and we're just gaming and chilling at this point, which I think is also funny. Um, and so with the regime change, yo, I fucking love OG Floyd, straight up. I don't care if you're not like me, or if you're like girly, or like, because I'm kind of a tomboy. Like, if we're different but you're a Floyd, I love you. I don't care. You get a pass. I love you, dude. I love you, dudes. But yeah, so they came out with like they're coming out with all of these cures for cancer. And so what was one of the things, other than cool guy Brazilian land? We all know what that is. What are some of the other things that used to fund our government officials? Who? Pharma. Pharma. That's why it's a death cult. I mean, that's part of why it's a death cult, not just because of Jeffston. We'll be careful with that because I don't think people can say it on streams, but Efston, right? He's like more literal as a death cult, but then it goes out in waves, right? So what's the other part of the waves of that? Big Pharma was like, it's like the war. It was like the war on drugs. Crack came from somewhere, and it was in the low income like tier bracket of like where it was released, right? And then after that, like, how do we do that and put like you're more of a young McGonagall? Heck yeah, dude. I love McGonagall. Isn't she Ravenclaw? I've not been into so I had roommates that were into Harry Potter, so I remember Prisoner of Azkaban, which I thought was super cool, with the werewolves. And then I remember the like last 2 movies I have seen, and then I took family to see like the Sorcerer's Stone, but I think I'm missing a couple movies in between. Um but McGonagall is awesome. She was in like Downton Abbey, and she was also very much like, I'm watching what's going on. And she was she's way more calculative than I could ever be, because I'm too emo. I think it's like the Latino part of me. I'm too emo, so it's like I want to do the right thing and then feels get in the way, which is also like a woman thing also, but she had it on lockdown. That actress is actually really cool. I like her. But so yeah, so sorry I got sidetracked. So regime change is like, fuck, where was I? Oh yeah. So like Big Pharma, we had the war on crack, or war on drugs. Even goes even further than that. They also used to put like weird chemicals in the LSD to mess with the lower population and the youth. So it's like it's been going on for a long time. I'm sure if we go far back enough, we'll know exactly when it started, because it's probably going to go back to where everything else started, right? Early 1900s. What we know other things that started from that society wise. So if you really want to go back, technically with the like MK Ultra, that era was like they put stuff in the sugar. They poisoned the sugar, aka the LSD, and made people crazy. Then they tested they tested the minds of like the youth, because back then we really didn't have too much of like a low income kind of tax bracket, because that's when we had the boomers, right? So then in the 80s, it's like the war, or they released crack on the streets. We did have low income people, so they were gobbling all that up. Then it's like, okay, we talk about the war on drugs. We have to make it look like we won this invisible war on drugs that we started on our own people. So instead, they were like churning out Pfizer commercials. Uh, what is it, Johnson? I forgot who all the drug companies are because I refuse to take them or trust them. But uh, they're like, you had Pfizer and all these other like big pharma companies saying this is going to fix you. This is going to fix an illness that we're causing you to have. But here's the band-aid for it. Here's the fix. And it started in like St. John's or St. Bernard's Parish in Louisiana. That's where like the original pill mills were starting. And then everyone got addicted to opioids. Then it became fent. Now it's like, okay, now we're finding cures for cancer for stuff. Oh, and then that's just the bad drugs. There's like cancer medications that they would get people on a subscription service for life, for living, instead of just fixing the fucking problem. So now Epstein's going on. It's showing that all these people are connected. They're putting pressure everywhere because once one person snitches on someone, they're going to snitch on the rest of them. And they're going to start, I think, this is me just guessing. This is me being, hypothesizing, if that's even a word. It's going to start with Hollywood because they have less money than the elite. The elite have way more money and way more to lose and way more power. It's going to start with Hollywood because, yes, they are rich and famous, but the fame and like they're like the mask of the beast, right? They're just like the first layer. So they're going to snitch on them. And then once they get like pissed enough because they're not used to having all of their fame, all of their all of their validation and everything, they're going to start snitching on other people, whether they get like, fine, let them kill me. I already don't have everything I used to have my whole life. I was given everything my whole life to be famous. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to learn how to be entrepreneurs. That's why I don't clown on Corey Feldman, because they did that shit to him and he's like, I'll just make my own money if I look crazy or not. They already made a spectacle of me. What more is there to lose? I respect his ass. I don't care. I respect his ass. So that's going to happen. They're all going to start snitching on each other. Then everyone's going to hate them so much that they're going to try to usher in a new sort of regime. They're like, we don't want them. But the problem there is that you can't just say, we'll take anything else. Anything else is better than that. Because that anything else could also poison our water, completely fuck up our crops, completely sell off our land to outside powers. You have to like make sure whatever's going to fill that void is not something that's going to destroy your country. So it's like a crazy balancing act that's coming up right now. I know digital currency is going to be about it. I know everything's like, so you have to be careful what's going to replace that. Half-Blood Prince is pretty good. I've seen some of it, but not all of it. That's the one where you find out that the Half-Blood Prince is the deep voice man from Die Hard. He's Snape, but I can't remember his name. So yeah, forgot where I was even going with that, but yeah. Anyway, TLDR, the world's like falling. The world as we know it is crashing all around us, but that's fine. I'm gonna play video games and go to work. Oh wow, you can only see the crazy part of my room. Here we go. Hung out with the dog today. I cooked meal prep. Oh, I cooked so much meal prep. I might cook more rice, actually. We may have a rice stream. Oh man, hold on. We may have a rice cooking stream. Because I think I made way too much beef and not enough rice. I put plenty of tomato and like vegetables in it, but there's so much beef, so I'm gonna make it stretch. I'm doing one solid meal a day and I'm trying to liquid fast. So I'm gonna hit calories, but I'm trying to like be a lot healthier after having a week of total degeneracy. There was so many good snacky treats that I don't allow myself to have that were at the party that I was like, I don't care. I'm here for 5 days. I'm going to enjoy it. So I kind of went ham. It was super fun. Yo, I love the Stream Stars people. I can't even explain my gratitude towards Learn to Juggle and everyone else who like hung out with me there. I really do love you dudes. I really do appreciate everything. Alan Rickman, thank you. Alan Rickman. I like him. He had a good voice. And guess what? Died of pancreatic cancer. It sucks that Big Pharma had to make money. They could have just, let scientists like release their cool findings and we could still have an Alan Rickman. That's all right though. You know what's crazy? Boomers had like a really good run and they're like, oh, we have to stay alive. We have all this medical treatment and all this stuff. And the government just like, we're like, well, here's your good run of money. And now it's time for us to get that back by instilling fear into you so that you pay for all these pills. And have you ever seen boomers like take their pills? They have a whole plethora of these crazy pills. Oh, patch. They have a plethora of all these crazy pills, so they're getting their money back. The government's just getting their money back because all big pharma funds them in the first place. So it was just a big grift. It was like we're gonna deposit this money into the economy and we're gonna get it back from the people through fear. It's the craziest thing. Yes. Always run it. I ran it as admin. I could go on all day. I used to go on about it, and there's nothing I can do about it, but just talk about it. So, but for a long time, everyone thought I was crazy, except for like my pops. Everyone else thought I was crazy. And then now that like I'm watching this, it's like, did they think it was crazy or did they just not want to do anything about it? Boomers are pill hoarders, dude. After my pops died, I like was in horror because I was taking my mom to her doctor's appointments. And I went up to her room to like help her up there, and her closet was open, and it has my old desk from when I was a kid in there for like where I used to do my schoolwork. It's just in this room that's like all hoarded out with like all this shit. And she's like, "Can you grab something?" And I opened the drawer. My dad's fentanyl patches were still in there from like 2001. He died in 2001, and this was in 2019 or 2019 to 2020. Maybe like 2021 also. So for like 2.5 years, I was taking her to doctor's appointments, and I'm like, "What are you doing with this?" I was like, I looked up to see if there was a half-life because like I was scared she was gonna go through it and touch it and like die. But like with how long those last, it like doesn't matter. Like I think that it like the potency dies off or something. And she thought I was going through her stuff to like, you want money from me. She was being all crazy about it, and I was like, no, I'm worried that you're gonna. Yeah, that's literally what it was. I've got all these pills I'm saving just in case. That's like that's literally it. Everything in life. Like I used to get yelled at for certain things and it's like, I'm saving this just in case. I'm like, in case for what? I just cleaned out the basement and like all this stuff we've had for like 15 years you never used. And I wouldn't like I didn't start off sassy. I got sassy like this after decades of trying to do it the nice way and realizing it doesn't work. But yeah, like that's literally it. That's so crazy. Also, what's up, Lorenzo? I try to drive by your channel and give you guys likes. Let me turn my light on so I'm not sitting in here like Gollum. Ooh, I also have emergency drink and stuff. So yeah, May 7th I start work and I'll be out west. I also might be in Arizona. I know that you're out west. I'm going to try to see if I can visit people on my time off too. All right. So yeah, fentanyl patches and all kinds of stuff. I got worried and I didn't want to like snitch because it's like, even though me and my mom don't get along, it's like someone may be bored and be like, she has stuff, and then like fuck with her. And she's too old for that shit. Like, I'm not that mad to where I just don't want her to get fucked with. So I looked it up, and then it's like the half-life for it is, I forgot how many years. And this was like 2 decades almost. So I was like, all right, I think she's okay. She's probably just keeping them because, like, yeah. I will. I'm actually, I'm excited to go out there because I have a project that I'm gonna do while I'm out there while I'm working. That's why I got rid of like streams at first because I was like, I'm not writing enough of what I have to write. Um, I wrote a bunch of essays, but I'm also writing like a long form thing, and I felt like I had imposter syndrome and I felt like I wasn't doing enough. So I started deleting all my stuff. Not deleting, but shutting it all down until I finished it. But then I hung out with my boys this week and talked to them, and I realized I'm fine. I'm doing just enough. Um, but yeah, I'm doing fine. But while I'm out there, I'm just gonna say I got inspired by Art Bell. I kept seeing his stuff come up on my stream, and I was like, he's in the desert. if I get sent to like Arizona or Death Valley or something, which are definitely options, um, I can do some sort of cool sci-fi thing that I want to do. So yeah, I won't say anything else on it. I'm very excited. I just have to wait until May. Uh, but yeah, there's totally like a regime change going on, and it's the old powers that be versus the new powers that be, which I had been saying like ad nauseum for forever. Am I upset with people that just think I'm like crazy? No, because I think it's like a psychological thing. It's like we're so used to this. Why would there be change? It's like the system working as intended, messing with your head. It's like, well, they never changed anything before. It's like they do change stuff. They just let it leak out at a slow pace so you don't realize they're changing it. It's like when a lobster doesn't realize it's being boiled alive because you're turning up the heat slowly. That's literally all it is. You don't realize it's happening until it's too late because it's so subtle and slow that you don't see it. But like all it takes for me is like I'll watch like one interview with anyone on either political side and be like, okay, this group's doing, it'll take like one phrase. Like one bullshit phrase. I'm like, that is a total bullshit phrase, and this is probably what they're gonna do. This is probably what that means. Like, what is it? They've been using words to like mess with people all the time. Green New Deal. Green is nice. It's like the fields, like going outside. New. Ooh, fresh, new. We get a new thing. And deal. Like, oh man, they're going to hold up their end of the bargain. All that shit, they purposely do that so that you think it's going to be something awesome. And it's never awesome. It's always bad. It's just worded that way. There's plenty more that's like that, but oh my gosh. So now everyone's like, well, the Democrats do this or the Republicans do this. And like forever I've been saying, we're both being pitted against each other because all they're trying to do is a regime change without having like the people themselves create like a revolt. They were like trying to do the path of least resistance, and the group that wants to just fill the void, the vacuum that's going to appear, they don't want to deal with like people already wigging out. You know what I mean? They don't want to deal with people lighting shit on fire. So they're doing it while keeping you anesthetized by barely giving you any like details or information. And then the people that do see it for what it is are like, oh, they're conspiracy crazy, they're crackpots, and everything that we fucking said was true, and it's still happening. So I just play video games. I just play video games when I go to work and let those assholes argue and ruin friendships and like ruin giving a shit about people that actually gave a fuck about them. It's so crazy to me. Just because they want to be right and sound like the smartest person in their friend group. It's wild. That's like, again, pride. Pride sucks. Pride sucks. Also, I want to like make stuff too and focus on making my sci-fi stuff. Sci-fi, you can get away with saying a lot in line with like what's going on in the world around you. And I feel like that's more cathartic than anything. I wrote a bunch of stuff in like 3 books I have right here. I have like marble notebooks. I've been just churning out essays and all kinds of stuff. I realized Philip K. Dick was doing that when he was going through a bunch of crap and doing way too much speed. And I was like, well, maybe that'll make me feel better. And then I just started doing it and it worked. So then I started listening to more Jack Vance and also Ellison and all this other stuff. And I'm like, these dudes were definitely going through stuff and writing sci-fi to like cope with things. So that's what I'm doing. That's literally what I got inspired to do. So, but what makes it even better about going out west is I might be closer to NORAD. If I get sent to Colorado, I might be closer to all the weirdo spots where like more weird stuff happens. I think that'll just add to what I'm trying to do. So, which wasn't the plan originally. I already had a bunch of sci-fi essays I wrote this summer while I was sitting up in the shop. But this is just lighting a fire under my butt. I did like, I think 6 pages today until I started getting hand cramp. And then I started getting too silly Billy with my ideas. I love PKD. He's my favorite one. I never really understood why. PKD is my favorite. Blade Runner, or Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep is one of my favorites. I like a lot of his short stories. And then I started listening to him a lot, or not listening to him. I reread a couple of his books, and then I started rereading his short stories last December, January, February. So December 2024, January 2025, and then February 2025, right before Stream Stars happened. And then during Stream Stars, I didn't like listen or do anything because I was trying to make my electrical work in my apartment. And then after that, when I worked this past winter at my seasonal job at the warehouse, I was listening to all the audiobooks again. And I was like, man, you know what? I have to like really listen. I have to write way more than I have written. So I did like a little notebook and a half of like some sci-fi essays just to kind of practice. PKD also got rid of my shame for not being a really good writer, because I feel like a lot of people didn't like him because he wasn't like a perfect writer. He had like weird grammar and things like that, and that's the main reason why I was kind of like nervous about doing it. But his stuff's my favorite, so I don't care. I like it. I understand why he writes the way he writes. He's probably just trying to get everything out before he forgets it, which is why I understand that completely. It's why I get frustrated when people interrupt me, because then I like lose the train of thought and I'm like, fuck, what was I just thinking about? So I actually appreciate his style, and I never even thought about that till like listening to all his stuff again. And then Ellison and Vance, I always just like them. So I was trying to I didn't want to carbon copy anything PKD style. He's more of just an inspiration. So I was throwing in more sci-fi people. Oh, and Asimov. I grew up reading Asimov. So, Foundation. His stuff can get a little rough, but I like it. And then I want to pick somebody I've never read or listened to in audiobook form before, so I don't have like a favorite I'm leaning towards. So it's still my own without like copying or ripping anyone off. Yeah, but I love PKD. I love him. I think it wasn't even just like sci-fi. He was really good at philosophy and like religion. I was just talking to a friend about how Blade Runner is literally just the subplot. Mercerism is really what that book is about. Mercerism is the religious part of that whole story. But I can understand Hollywood wise why they wouldn't want to mess with that, because like Hollywood they don't really mess with like religious stuff. Although they have movies like Doubt. They don't mind doing religion when it makes Christianity look bad, I notice, but yeah, I've had siblings who did that because they wanted to play Nintendo and not really babysit too hard. But if I'm reading, I'm like being kept busy, which is fine with me. Because the first thing I read was one of the first things I read was the Iliad, and then the Hobbit, and then Asimov, and then I just started reading like anything I could get my hands on after that. I loved reading. And in conjunction with video games, because it's like weird, I can only play video games for like so long. That's why I'm not doing like the full early day stream. I had to do other stuff. I couldn't just do this. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I could like play video games for so long, and then like my brain would get bored. So I'm like, all right, I want to read now. I have to switch up my entertainment consumption to like a different form. That's also why then when I get bored of that, I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna sketch now and like write or draw pictures while I listen to music. I have to like mix it up throughout the day, or else I get super bored. Now, if a book is so good that I can't put it down, that's real shit. That was The Hobbit. I couldn't put it down. I'm glad that was like one of my gateway drug books, so to speak. I love The Hobbit. Oh, and then C.S. Lewis, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I read that so many times. And then my sister, she had to help one of my nephews with a project, and she made this awesome big lion head with a mane and all this stuff. And I was I like went over there to babysit, and I was like, oh, you made the Jesus lion. And she's like, Jesus lion. I'm like, yeah, Aslan's totally Jesus. That's totally the whole point of that like thing. Like shave off his hair. It's like that's totally Jesus. She's like, I didn't even put the. She's excellent at numbers, right? She's excellent at numbers, but sometimes symbolism's a little like will go over her head. So I was like, no, that's totally Jesus line. She's like, that's why I like talking to you about stuff, because you notice like the how like you notice symbolism. I was like, hell yeah, dude. That's one of my favorite stories, too. I saw all those movies in the movie theater. I think they actually put Jesus in the form of water in the third movie. But yeah, I think the Caspian, or Prince Caspian, or whatever it was. But I read all those. I'm glad your pops had you read. I think it's super important. It was a mix of one of my siblings and then my friends here. There's books all over this place on every wall. There was a bookshelf installed on purpose because the lady of the house was very much loved by the man of the house here. She wanted all her books and all her sci-fi DVDs. So I'm glad that I got to have a place where I could just read all kinds of cool stuff and then hang out with friends too. It's like hanging out with your friends and getting into shenanigans because we'd have like a Christmas party and like summer parties and stuff. And we'd actually have it concentrated to where we'd have our like little parties like 3 to 4 times a year. And then the rest of the time, none of us did anything other than like read and play D&D and stuff. Aslan is totally Jesus. Yeah, I like walked in, I said it super nonchalant. She was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's the Jesus line. Aslan's totally Jesus." She's like, "Oh." It's like, "Yeah, it's an awesome book." I have to feed my robot pets. But yeah. But yeah, I have this notebook and then I had it go through one of my old storage bags. And I have a couple pages left in the other ones, but those are like the essays. So I think I'm just gonna leave, like, for like the couple pages that are left, leave them essay style. But this one didn't have barely anything in it. And yo, I already started. It's all gonna be just the big form book. And if I need to get a secondary book, I will. Yeah, there's like so much in here. I wrote like a small like paragraph of something to get my thoughts out, and then I immediately started like doing an outline. Like, you remember how in school they'd have you do like Roman numeral and then like A, B, C, D, and like have everything kind of sectioned out? I have everything done right down to plot and then subplot, like a kind of background plot. Now I'm just stuck on names for the characters, which I even have like simple to the point backstories for character development for the book, but it's all done in outline form. I just have to get character names and then start writing it out in normal form instead of just as notes. But I was like mad insecure about writing a long form book because I was like, I know I'm not the best writer, so. And then I realized PKD was not a good writer either, but he still just got it out anyway, so I'm just gonna do it and have zero shame. And then the short stories are fun because it's like writing a really good creepypasta. I don't know if any of you guys remember the X not subreddit, the 4chan X channel. But I used to love reading some of those creepypastas. Some of them, like, turned out to be a little true, too, so. But yeah. And then I'll probably stream video games once in a while still. But I don't know if I'm gonna bring my computer when I move, because it's like such a big thing to lug around when I don't have a car. I think the first season I work where I'm working, I may not bring my computer, and then once I get my car, after working that season, I'll be able to like lug my computer around with like no real issue. Yes. Oops. I don't know what disease I got, and I don't regret it. Because it's worth hanging out with the boys, but with the guys. But one of you guys really did give me the plague. Somebody. Back to the regime change, I have no idea. I'm thinking it's like trying to be tech boys. I wonder if it's Peter Thiel? Teal? That would suck. Ooh, level up. Heck yeah. I have not gotten this one yet. This robot yet. So interesting. Is it the ranged one? Or Musk. Like, I have no idea. I'm not that far into the game to understand. I just know that, like, I have a guess, not a guess, but I have a feeling everything's just gonna get swapped to digital currency. I don't know if we're gonna have like what China has with what is it, like social media score. Yeah, good luck trying to do that with Americans who you literally brainwashed them for years after they made their country to be like, woohoo, we're Americans, fuck y'all shit. So what, now you're gonna tell them to be demure and give a fuck about what people think of them after they light off fireworks at each other's heads, having fun? It's never gonna work. It's a totally different breed of people. That may work for China. That may work for Japan. That may work for like other stuff. That's Eastern shit. Russians are probably the only Easterners who don't do that. That's why they had to like create the KGB, but even still, like, they still have the fear instilled in them in the East to where they'll snitch on each other, where America won't do that shit. We won't put up with that shit. You mean to tell me that even the liberal side, you mean to tell me that Mrs. Green Hair with her side shave and her spikes, she's gonna go back to looking normal? After they were just brainwashed into like becoming zipper tids and doing all this shit, and also being American, so they go, I don't care. You are crazy if you think that's gonna work here. It's gonna have to be something insane. They're gonna have to trick people. They're gonna have to trick people into doing it. That's the only way that'll work. And you know what Americans do love? Consumption, consuming. They love consuming. So it's gonna be a way through consuming. That's how it's gonna go down. Buy this thing. Look at this shiny new toy. Look, your friend has it. It's really cool. But you can only get it. Oops. But you can only get it if you stop being retarded. Like, no thanks. I'm good, thank you. I'd rather have my freedom to be who I am. It's gonna have, like, Americans have to get tricked into that. Every time. I wonder if they know that and they're trying to think of a way. If Americans lose too much of their freedom, though, they won't fall for it at all. Or they'll take the thing and just still keep their freedom in some way, shape, or form. I should probably... Oh, I have a whole canister of water. I have a whole thingy of water. And there's emergency in it. The vitamin C powder. I feel a lot better. I woke up feeling like death. It was kind of crazy. But after actually going outside, helping the dog, cooking for meal prep, making some coffee, I feel way better. So sometimes getting up and moving around a little bit's good. Also, the cold snap here stopped. It's not like negative 24 anymore. You know what? I still have a bottle of half water. I'm gonna dilute it. I like drinking water plain, like just as water. Whenever I put like an emergency packet or like an electrolyte powder in there, it makes it way too sweet for me. So I always try to add more water and dilute the crap out of it. Because I'd rather just drink it plain. But I know with the plague that I have, I probably should have emergency too. Alright, let's put on some music. Oh, crap. Something with YouTube and music. I'll probably get in trouble. I'd have to look for no copyright. We can do in-game music. Now we get to hear what the game sounds like. Isn't that neat? Oh, is there a holiday thing going on? That's the Valentine's Day music. I'll check it out in a minute. Oh, chicks are all 3-star luck. Yeah. This is definitely Valentine's Day music. I almost missed this event. Trying to think. Parasol? Man, alright, I gotta play the event for sure before it ends. I hope it lasts for like a month. But I gotta do my dailies first. Yeah, see, now you get to listen to the game sounds. Because I'm gonna get flagged because I do normally listen to music and have a playlist. Oh, I love this music. It's Trick Track. The track's name is called Trick Track, and it used to be the PvP music from Dreamcast. They reinstalled it for this. That's crazy. They had such good techno music in this game. This is my favorite song from the original PSO. But it was a PvP song originally. And then they started putting it into levels because it became everyone's favorite song. This is the M. Bison Psycho Crusher move that I just learned. I'm like way behind on news stuff. I heard there was something that got shot up. Who knows? God, I don't even want to comment on it because then people are like, well, she voted for Trump. What does she know? It's like, you guys are retarded. You can't listen. Both sides can't listen to logic and reason by design. So I'm just going to play video games. Is that cool? I'm just going to be over here playing video games while you guys say dumb shit. And then when it becomes a big fat I told you so, I'm not even going to say I told you so. You're going to be like, where's Jess? There'll be a tumbleweed. Y'all are just going to look dumb. I'm going to become a tumbleweed, guys. You'll be tumbling in the weeds. Woo. Dang, I love this ability. I might be near Arizona, so maybe that's a real possibility that I can become a tumbleweed. That would be hella cool, actually. Tumbleweed a go-go. I'm a furry! Speaking of furry, shout out King Doctor. It was really nice to meet you. I had a lot of fun. Oh, and I think one of the best bits hanging out with the stream stars is that someone got everybody, like, they bought a ton of Bucky Beaver costumes. So, I thought it was a big conspiracy where King Doctor was just trying to convert more people into being a furry. And everyone's persona was a beaver, which is cool. Fuck Rat Road. That also connects to me saying fuck Rat Road since the beginning. Fuck Rat Road, Beaver Street for life. Anyone who wore the beaver costume this week, shout out to you guys. You guys, you don't have to go to the soup kitchen. Rat Road people, they gotta go to the Rat Road soup kitchen and eat slop. You're gonna have cool people cook for you on Beaver Street because they love you, okay? So fuck Rat Road. Alright, where's the teleport? Hey, yo, fuck Rat Road. Shit. I gotta look up on YouTube what swears you're not allowed to say. I have to, because I say them all. But I have to find out which ones I can't say. I think it's easier that way. Come on, where are you at? Oh, hello, mister. He's gonna keep knocking you back. Excuse me. What's this? Oh yeah, I got a big old plant spear. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then I gotta think of... I do want to get one more little sci-fi book under my belt before I finish out the story. I feel like I'm missing one thing. Not because I want to rip anything off of it, but you know when you get used to structure just by reading the structure for a certain genre over and over? I feel like I'm forgetting one thing. And this always happens. I'll make something really cool, and it'll be fine, but then I realize after it's done that I forgot one effing thing. So I'm trying to prevent it this time. I'm trying to stop that cycle of forgetting one thing that may possibly be important. Time to go furry mode. Hell yeah. Meow. Oh, yo, I really enjoyed the Epstein flag that Whoever made that was pretty cool. Was pretty much the coolest. Crap. Oh, that guy is lightning. This guy's afro is shaped like a heart on his head. There we go. Yeah, this works. Oh, and then I plan on hanging out with my buddy Jack more and having fun making sketches and stuff. And then I found out someone that I hung out with this past week also knows Jack and does stuff with Jack. So me thinking, oh yeah, I don't know, Jack knows everyone, which is awesome. Shout out Morgan, by the way. Morgan's cool AF. We were talking about sketch comedy. He knew about Kids in the Hall and like stuff I was talking about, and then I was like, yeah, I want to like do stuff with my friend, you know, after I'm done working and I have like Scratch to like go visit and stuff. And I already saw him this past winter. I hung out and visited with him, and he was like, oh, that's my buddy, I want to make stuff with him. I'm like, oh shit, so we know the same person. So it's kind of cool that I bumped into somebody like that. Completely different state, completely not knowing who they were. So shout out Jack for knowing everybody, which is super cool. For being as much as a social butterfly as I sometimes can be. Makes it easier. Alright, I gotta feed my robot pet. I gotta feed my Tamagotchi. Oh, jukebox. I can change the music. Do I have Trick Track? Nope. Hell yeah. Ooh, remix version? East Coastal Shippers. Oh, that's the better one. That's the American version on the American game. So, when this game came out, the Japanese version of the title song was this. And they had an American singing it. Which it's a good song. But then the American version be like... The American version be like... Going so hard. It's like new metal, I love it. Oops. Yeah, this version's so much better. So listen to this in my room. Oh, where's my charger? It's like when Dragon Ball Z did the American version. And it had that sick guitar solo in it. Actually... Yeah, this version's so good. I think they're also trying to bite off Halo 2 soundtrack because it came out after Halo 2. Or rip off. Or be inspired by, rather. Okay. I have 2 more characters to go for my daily. Ooh, see, the sound effects are so loud on the main screen. That's why I don't like it. In-game, I have everything kind of turned low for my sensitive ears. You know what I mean? You know what I mean about my sensitive ears? I feel so much better with a hot drink. I'm coughing way less now. Hold on. Get my daily done first. Oh! Oh! I forgot to do something. What is my live? Hold on. What is my live? How does that work? Open a new tab. Darn. Okay. YouTube. Fuck. How come I could fit Kick in there? No! Alright. That doesn't make sense. How come I could fit my Kick? Why is it always that many spaces? That's it. That's as good as I'm gonna get that. Okay, that's fine. Give me my daily mission right now. I want to see what the holiday mission is already on my main. Best song in the game. I have a planet. Guys, I pretty much have a planet. A planet that follows me around. Where's my chat? Hey chat, what's up? Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm leveling up Megid. With my Psycho Wand. With my Psycho Wand. Let's do that. Oops. Oh man, I can't wait to get this to level 50. Big old ball of Talmudic magic. Big old ball of Talmudic magic. Big old ball of death. Maybe I'll play some of the older versions of this game. If I ever have time. I feel like once May comes around, I'm going to be like working. I have to work like this whole summer. I'll stream, but it won't be gaming. It'll be other stuff. Maybe I'll keep winter. Maybe winters will be gaming time stream. Who knows? I haven't figured it out yet. Oops. Okay. Just here because my car's totaled. I can't even go out and do DoorDash. It's awful. I want to make money. I want to make money. I want to go to work. Can I go to work, please? Is that cool with you? Can I go to work, please? Thank you. Ah. 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 Stop hitting me! Can I go to work, please? Thank you. This... Nope. All the job interviews have been over the phone or over webcam, which is awesome. I don't have to put on a... I don't have to button up my short at all. I just have to sound pleasant and know what, and sound like I know what I'm talking about. That's it. That's all you gotta do. I'm so lucky I found my work history from 2002. It's been pretty cool. It's been pretty cool to find that. Uh-oh. Hold on. Get out of here, sir, ma'am. Sir, ma'am, please. Sir, ma'am, please get out. Please do not redeem death. Oh, here we go. Also, I'm really glad that I'll be leaving the state and not working in New York State in case I do overtime, because they're still taxing overtime for us here. They're still, because Hochul's like, no, we're gonna go ahead and go bankrupt if we do that, because I'm bad at managing anything that has to do with politics and states and people, other people's money tax-wise. So I don't really care how much they work. They're gonna pay me because too many people are on food stamps here, because we engineered that in the first place for votes. So I'm gonna go ahead and move. I'm gonna go ahead and move if that's cool with you. And then when I work overtime and it doesn't get taxed, because federally it's not supposed to, I'm gonna be happy looking at my paycheck. Thanks. I appreciate it, Halloween Witch. Thank you for trying. I won't be living here anymore. Thanks. And it's because of you, Mrs. Halloween Witch retard. Ooh. Oh man, is that what a word I can't say? I said, gee, tard. I said, gee, that's tard. It's like a different word. It doesn't mean what you think it means, okay? I said, gee. Gee. It's like it's like, gee, you're cool. That's all that means. Let's do that. I guess what Hochul wants me to do is not work overtime, but instead live on the system and get a free handout on disability. Is that what you want? I'll do that if that's what you want. I'll do that if that's what if you really want that, I'll do that. I don't even think there's enough resources to go around. And then if the government shuts down, then what? I'm screwed. Yeah, I can't rely on you guys for anything, it seems. I can't rely on you guys for anything, it seems, except for taking my money. Always. It's always just taking my money. Every time. Just take. Like a bad... Like I'm in a bad relationship. Just take. I'm good. I'm gonna go live in the cool place that pays me and doesn't tax my overtime. Is that cool? And I also don't have to go on disability either. Is that okay? Is that okay with you? Is that alright? There we go. Take. That's all they do. Oop. Get away from me. I don't even know what that Indian dude down in the city's doing. Pretty sure he's just making sure everyone that lives in rural states and already is struggling to get jobs, I'm pretty sure he's just making sure we all get fucked over so we can pay taxes to the city for people that also don't work. What I'm really happy about, though, is that the Hasidic Jews tricked everyone out of their farmlands, so now all the money they make is going to have to go to the city, and everything they do is going to have to get taxed. If they're the only ones left living in the state, and they're the ones that are the biggest locusts of the state, then that means they're going to have to just deal with themselves and turn this place into a shithole because of their own doing, and it won't even be my problem. I like that. Make sure you guys are not wrong. Make sure you keep them out everywhere else. I almost moved to Texas like a few years back, and the closest mosque to where I was, or not mosque, I'm sorry, the closest temple, Jewish temple to where I was living, got shut down because no one wanted them there. It was in Corsicana, Texas. No one wanted them there. It's good though that I didn't move there because there was a data center that got built and is making everyone get cancer and sick for OpenAI. It wasn't there when I first was looking into moving here, but I'm glad now that I didn't, because it's definitely there making people sick. Dodged a bullet with that one. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I was like, where's the nearest Jewish temple? I was like, oh, why is it grayed out? Oh, it was shut down because no one was going and no one was taking their shit. That's kind of cool. I like that. No one was falling for the grift down there, because that would be silly. That's for New Yorkers only to fall for. That's how retarded we are. I'm from here. I can say that. It's the truth. Anything but help their own families, their own kids. Boomers are so dumb as shit. Anything but helping their own kids, helping their own families, being pill hoarders, being just assholes in general. But yeah, let me go help the fucking people that literally are the reason why you're not gonna have Social Security. Fucking morons, dude. You guys are hella dumb. I don't know what to tell you. I have a giant crescent moon wand or staff. Look at this. That's cool. I like that. Alright, let's go to my main character now. I don't hate all boomers, by the way. I've met some that are actually some of the sweetest people. No hates. No hates whatsoever. It's not all. It's not all. Just some. Some are actually very sweet, kind people. Some Gen Xers are cool, too. But a lot of Gen Xers act like fucking boomers without even realizing it. And they're retarded. So it's like, you gotta take what you can get. Let's change the jukebox music, shall we? What do we have here? Ooh, I got a lot more on this one. What's this? What's this Latino one? Not for this character. What's this one? Is this from PSO? Longing for Ancient Times? Hunt Up? Ooh, I'm gonna save that for my main character. I like how that sounds. What's this one? Subspace Laboratory? Damn, I like that one too. What is this? It's a boss fight that I don't remember. What is this Japanese one? Yeah, we'll leave that. It's fine. Although it doesn't fit my room. Maybe the regular one just fits my room. We'll just leave it to... Yeah, this fits for her. Alright, eat the food I'm about to give you, little robot. Range? We're on range weapons now? Here you go. Then I'm gonna go on my main character. Oh, I didn't even like... Please like the stream. I forgot that matters here. Hi. 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 Please like the stream. Please. Pretty please? With a cherry on top? Here. Oh, I got a couple likes. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Love you, dudes. Love you, dudes. You don't even have to stick around. I'm just happy that you gave me a drive-by like. Appreciate you. Thanks for looking out. Let's see. Man, I'm glad I waited too, because this morning I would have streamed and just said utter nonsense insanity. I woke up like all disconnected. Actually may make another emergency drink. Or the vitamin C drink. Just because I can function. Actually, I still like work at a warehouse and still go to work all jacked up. Oops. I won't miss work. But man, I'm glad I don't have to right now. I'm glad I can just relax. Normally, if it's like a chest cold or any other kind of illness, it goes through my body in like 24 hours. But because I got a deviated septum and I usually get allergy issues in the first place, it gets like stuck right up here, and it like lasts extra long because I can't get it out. I was like I took a hot shower before at the Airbnb when I was hanging out. Took one like almost every night just to clear out everything. Once it started happening, I was like, I just gotta like take a hot steamy ass like shower. And then I did that as soon as I got home again. Just gotta steam it out of your system, bros. Gotta steam that out of your system. Okay. It's so loud. Let's do this. Main character. Then we're gonna see what Valentine's Day challenge they have. I don't see anyone in the lobby, so I think it's in a different location, in an event location. I should actually check the website too. They have a really good website for this. And then I had a job interview today. I have a job interview tomorrow. I think I have a job interview. What is it? This is for off season after I start work this season. So I had one today, I have one tomorrow, and then I think next week I have like 2 more, all for the same spot. So that way, like when I work this season and it's over in October, I can immediately jump into like another job with the same company. So I can like hustle and show that I'm a good worker for the summer, and then maybe I can go to like another location out west and they can just transfer me. Let me see. This. What is this? Oh. Okay, Clementine server. Before I even do the daily, because I don't feel like it right now, I'll show you what I'm doing. Switch screens. This. Wiki. They have a really good wiki. I can't even complain. What holiday? Update? Nope. What event? Is there an event? Is there an event? Oh, yeah. What's this? Until March 1st? I have plenty of times. Where is it? Community of Girl invites all guardians to the Valentine's event. Pavilion of Air Top. Which is hilarious name, but is that on New Days? There's a planet called Nudies. But it's Neudiaz. Where is it? Where's Pavilion of Air? Where's Pavilion of Air, dudes? Just tell me where. Here we go. That's what I want to see. That's definitely Nudies. Alright, we're going to the elf planet. The elf planet has all of the, Oh shit, I gotta fix this. Fuck. Excellent. Okay. Let's go to the planet now. Which way? Okay. Put this back here so we can see everything. And then I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee quickly. Oh, this music rules too. This is the Elf City, also known as Japan, Space Japan. This is Space Japan. Sup, can you get me to where I need to go, lady? What? I unlocked everything here. Get out of my face. That's BS. I unlocked everything. Ooh, arena fight. Mrs. Robot. Mrs. Japan, Space Japan Robot. What the F? What the heck in F in the A? What the heck in F in the A? I'm on YouTube. I can't really say it, guys. Is it this lobby? Did I go this way instead? By accident? Are you for real right now? Oh, thank God. Yes. Oh, here's everyone. Okay. Ooh, we got a cool little console here. 3 monitors. This is definitely the Valentine's Day music. Alright, I'm gonna make a cup of instant coffee, so it takes like 2 seconds. 1 sec. Give me 1 second. I have an idea. Let's delete this. Remove. Yes. Oh yeah, I want my cannon. My cannon that shoots hearts. That's all I want. Here. Oh crap.
You know who's awesome? Nurses. They're great listeners
Where is
and
that
always
coming
ready
from?
to support you. That's why Slind has a team of registered nurses ready
Guys,
to chat privately from
hold
the
on.
comfort of
You know what happened? It's because it's not through Brave. Pull up. There's literally mad music being played because I tried to do an overlay. I deleted the overlay and I deleted everything else, and the music is still playing. I turned off all of my tabs and the music is still playing. YouTube really sucks. Guys, go to Kick. Don't tolerate this shit. Usually when you just get rid of like something in OBS, it just goes away. And on top of that, YouTube tried to play ads as well. Which I don't mind if they put ads on my content, but they're putting ads on something else that shouldn't have had ads. So just use Kick. This is insane. It's still happening too, I think. Hold on. I think it ended. Hold on. Okay, it ended. It took so long to fix that. Okay, I'll be right back. Now I'm making coffee. This is in-game music. Be right back. Alright, guys. I'm back. I have coffee and I have some chips and salsa. At the gathering I was at, there was a couple bag of chips of tortillas. So so I took one and I got salsa so that I wouldn't go to waste. There was a whole box of 38 eggs that got wasted, and I would have taken them because eggs don't have to be refrigerated. They could last even if they're not refrigerated for 30 days. I got triggered. I didn't have enough room. I wouldn't have been able to take eggs on the bus. So I'm kind of triggered. I missed out on eggs. But I made beef bowls with rice, tomato, onion, green pepper. And I made like a ton of it so that I don't have to cook for a while because I don't feel that good. And I'm making more rice right now in case there wasn't... I think I made too much meat to rice ratio. So, making the rest of the rice just in case. And I have a gallon of milk too. A big ass thing of milk. But for now, chips and salsa while the rice cooks. Yeah. Okay. Let's find out what this is about. What is all this? What is all this? What are you selling me? Okay. Top up on all our supplies. What's all this, though? What's this? Oh. Oh, it's pretty much everything we need right here. Interesting. Interesting. So where's the mission count? Where's the mission counter? And what are the elements? I'm gonna look this up on the wiki while I eat my chips. I just had it up. But I had to exit out of everything because I was dealing with YouTube retardation. It's kind of funny. Oh man, I gotta open all my tabs again. Let's just do a fresh start. What are the missions? Light, light, all dark weapons. I'm fine with that. It's all dark. Okay. One sec, guys. Oops. This window. Corn is bad for you unless you're poor and you have no choice. Let's see. Oh man, I'm almost full on items. What the hell did I find? I found a bunch of cool things. Yo. This is still the best one. Okay. I need to level up Dark anyway. Okay, let me go put stuff in the bank. Because I don't know what to do with all that extra stuff. Oh, there's a go to event button I could have just pressed. Oops. Yeah, what is this? I like this one. Yeah. Trash, trash. Trash. Absolute. Trash. Trash. Garbage. Not garbage. Alright, the rest can go. The rest is just for collecting purposes. Okay. Oh, what else do I have? Oh, I needed that. Okay. Gotta farm grinders, too. I still have to figure out how to set this stream to gaming. Open Studio. Give me that. Oh, give me that, please. Thanks. Interesting. Stream settings. Ooh. I'm gonna have to, like, fix it for next time. It's too late. It's too late! I started stream. It's too late. It's okay. That's okay. This is my boyfriend, Kurtz. His name's Kurtz. C-U-R-T-Z. Like Colonel Kurtz, but he hasn't gone crazy yet. He hasn't gotten stuck in this shit yet. Gotta take the Stargate. Hell yeah. That's my ship. It's my little ship. Me and the boys hanging out. Going on a space vacation. Yeah. Guys, I don't know if you know this about me, but I am a weeb. It's time. It's so time. No, what? Nope, it's not this counter. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Wrong way. Guys, my bad. Was it in here? Oh yeah, join party. Okay. Fixins? That sounds cool, but ooh, 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 ooh. Hold on. Ooh. I dig this song. About to change my armor, guys. I'm ready. Fuck. Did I use it already? Yeah. Yes. Good. Give me all that. Give me that. Give me all the money. Those yellow squares are shekels. And don't look at that t-shirt hanging on my doorknob. I need to dry it. Okay? It needs to get dried. I wrapped my hair in it when it was wet. Okay? Alright? Is that alright with you? I'm so ready to blast shit. For love. I'm so ready to blast some shit for love. Hey girl. I got a rocket launcher. Hey girl, I got a rocket launcher. Yeah. Jigo Buma. What's this? WD Lovers? Ooh. What does that mean? Is that like an item? What is that thing? It's fucking huge. It's a big old bird. Oh! It's a big old bird. Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back. Dang it. What? Iggo Crown? Ig Crown? I'll take that. What's this? Ig Crown? Did you see that? Ig Crown? I like that. I want to know what the rest of the word is. I know I'm going to like it when I find out. Ig. Hello. Hello, birds. They're little lovebirds. Yeah, you're going to join your mate in heaven. Rappy feather. I know those are needed to make daggers. I know that already. Ig. What the fuck? Which way do I go? I'll go this way. Are these the eggs? Rappy egg. Instead of egg, they use an egg? Nah. Call it egg crown. It's supposed to be an egg. Egg. Eggs are the best. Egg, guys. Oh yeah. I've also been writing something else. But I'm not gonna tell you what it is. How about that? That's it. That's all I'll say. Look at these baby eggs. These things used to be so hard to get to spawn, and now this server just made it so they're all here. The gang's all here. Little heart-feathered faced birds. I want a love cannon. I have one, but I want the stronger one. The stronger version of it. Oh boy, yeah. I got hiccups already. Let's have a hot coffee, shall we? Perfect, mate. That was probably the most perfect cup of coffee I made in a long time. Egg crown. I'm really kind of mad that that's not an egg crown. The fuck is that about? Why couldn't it just be the egg crown? What's up, Japan? There's no licensing issue. Why would you do that? Seraphi feather. That's the other part of the dagger. I already got 2 different feathers for what I had to make. That's awesome. Already loving this event. Oh, this way? Is that a boss fight I'm looking at? Look, see? Look here, sir. Ma'am. Is that a ma'am? Look here. Give me that. Give me this. Yo, what's up? What's up, Pandora? Pandora, how you doing? Pandora. Ooh, I already did my dog chores. I'm gonna be here. Don't worry, guys. I'll stay. Fear not, friends. I'll be around. Okay? Dragon boys. A dragon boys. You know what? We're gonna use the big boys. Right here. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna use the big guns. Right on their heads, of all things. Pandora, you dying. Pandora, why you dying? You level 200, Pandora, why you dying? Pandora, why you dying for? Pandora, how you dead? He tried to fly away and you got him. Got his ass. Give me all the weapons. Give me all the items right now. Yes, give me. Yeah. Thank you for playing. Oh, was that the leader? It's fine. I hope this doesn't all fall apart. And then I gotta lead. Man! Just start a new fucking game, bro. I will. If you don't, I will. I don't even want all these chips. I just want to eat some of the salsa. And I've already, like, eaten most of the salsa and there's tons of chips left. Oh, fuck you guys. You guys are such bitches. You're just gonna join another game. That's fine. Because guess what? Fuck. What a bunch of bitches. That's fine. I'm gonna make a new game and be the leader and never leave. Not be a bitch about it. But I am gonna first scoop up every last bit of this salsa and then put the rest of the chips back in the bag because I honestly just liked this tastiness. Okay. I can't believe that. We don't want to be leader. We have to, like, socialize with people. It takes 2 seconds to walk up to the counter and hit start game. Submissive Neko. You know they cybersex people in that lobby. With a name like that. Submissive Neko. Whatever. Anyway. Put this here. We're gonna get some game time in now. Okay. Okay. How can I tell if someone has subbed to me while I'm on YouTube? I probably should have overlays for that, huh? Hold up. YouTube overlay for subs and new followers, I guess. I don't know anything about YouTube. I got banned from it after one stream on my old account. That account I had since like 2007, 8. It's gone. But I wasn't even mad. I was over it. I was just like, that sucks that it takes me just showing a actual documentary of things that actually happened to do that. Stream elements? Free live streaming overlays? It's Streamlabs, which I do have. So it should work. What I have should work. Okay, good. So I don't have to worry about it. So I don't have to even worry about it. That's nice. Let's open the Streamlabs doc. Yeah, Streamlabs, make sure I have the account connected. Maybe that's why. Affiliate, no. YouTube? YouTube? Yep. Theme? Alright, so YouTube's already connected. Okay, good. I'm fine with that. I don't need the validation. I just want to make sure I'm doing it right before some autist is like, you know, I subbed to you. You didn't say a thing to me. And I want to be able to, you know, I want to be able to oblige. I got really distracted. Avoiding the nerd virus. Hold on. One sec, guys. I gotta see what this guy has to say. The nerd virus is junk food, I guarantee it. He's gonna be talking about fucking junk food and how it really does fuck with your brain. So let me mute this really quick. Let me mute that.
A lot of, you know, feminism and social justice topic stuff that's kind of off-putting.
Snackwells I knew was
But
trash
I
because I
started
watched
one,
fat
and
people
it's
eat it
called
and stay
Things I
fat.
Thought I Knew. My mom got me into Xena, Warrior Princess,
I love Xena and
a week or
Hercules.
two ago. I never would have
Ryan
given
Gosling was
that a
young
chance
Hercules in
in
that
my
show.
life. I remember when it
I knew
came
him before
on,
y'all.
it was absolutely embarrassing. These types of TV shows that people were watching. And you have to
What?
understand, I'm like almost 50.
Why was it embarrassing? It was made by the Raimi brothers, who made Army of Darkness and all that, and Bubba Hotep and shit. You're just mad because it's a chick out of one of the 80 things they made. They happen to have Lucy Lawless, who I think married one of the Raimi brothers, and she's actually funny. So it's this guy who's already like, I'm on the internet, and if I say I like ladies, everyone's not gonna watch me because I'm not being one of the bros. Whatever,
When
Gaylord.
Xena, Warrior
You're
Princess,
not getting a
and
like.
Hercules, and what was the other?
But the
Dr.
embarrassing
Quinn,
part is the
Medicine
food.
Woman, and all this nerd shit was
Yeah.
on television. Back then,
Look at the guy who
nerds
says
didn't-
nerd shit. Look at this dude's fucking chud ass face. Look at this dude's chud fuck face. It's this guy. I don't care. I'll talk shit. Oh, when all this nerd shit was out on television. Look at his bottom row of fucking teeth. Looks like he's been chewing on tree bark his whole fucking life. And he's calling everyone else a fucking nerd. Meanwhile, he literally looks like a chud. This is why I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I was into Xena and Hercules. I like the Raimi brothers. I bet you it's the second he hangs out with his other chud friends, he's like, oh man, Army of Darkness is really cool. You know, they had like nothing to work with, and he used like a can of dog food to like make it simulate blood. And he's the first person to be a faggot, a Bilbo Baggins about it. So like, yeah, that's why I can't even listen to influencers. They're so up their own ass and fake as fuck. It's crazy.
have the same amount of power that they do now.
But he is right about
Okay?
what he's
They
going to say
didn't
about
control
Snackwells.
things. They were literally like looked down upon as second-class citizens. And I'm not saying that's okay, and I didn't condone any of that, but I would be lying if I said that I was totally aware of
I
how
was so cool. I knew about it first. That's why I'm not a fat guy influencer. Meanwhile, he's fat as shit.
bad it was, the way that we treated them and talked to them.
Oh shit.
And
Thanks, dude. Sorry that was mean.
so
That's all
I
I
was
needed.
afraid of catching that. We thought it was just like AIDS or something. When I was younger, we thought that you could catch the nerd disease. Now, people are going to think I'm lying. I'm not.
Do you think I want to catch whatever disease is causing your hold on, really quick. You think I want to catch whatever disease is causing your bloated ass face that's red as shit because you probably have hypertension? You think I want to catch your disease, the cool guy virus? The cool guy virus? You think I want to look like this? Your bloated ass fat face that's red because you probably have hypertension? I'll take the nerd virus.
We were ignorant.
Thanks.
I admit it. And we thought we could catch the nerd disease, so I tried to avoid all of that stuff as much as possible. And long story short, now that I know that I'm a little more knowledgeable about the world and things, I know that nerds is not it's not a disease. So I'm totally open to
Mhm.
watching more nerd stuff.
Mm.
And my mom, she said,
You're almost 50. Do you not have a girlfriend? And now it's more like you have the time to actually watch it because you're not chasing pussy that's turning you down anymore. Is that why?
you got to check out this Xena Warrior Princess. She used to love it. And I was absolutely blown away by this television show.
Thank you.
It is fantastic.
It was when I went to New Zealand and went to
they
the
are-
site where Xena gets married in the show. When I was like 17, 18.
are
All right, we're
some
cool again.
Beautiful,
Sorry,
sexy women
Matthewson.
and men, whatever you like, it's all there. And they're in these mythic, like Greek, supernatural giants and monsters and wizards and trolls.
I gave him a
it's
like.
so much fun, right? But the best part is it's not like little kids at a witch school, right? And not that, and all, like, the thing I hate about Harry Potter the most is that
Yeah.
they're children's books that adults read, and they don't make any sense, and it's boring as shit. And Harry Potter's
It's like when adults go to Disney for themselves and not for kids. It's the same type of vibe with the Harry Potter books and adults. But ladies, I get. Ladies, like, they like magic and wonder and awesomeness. When there's like grown ass men adults that are into that, it's wild.
a terrible human being. He shouldn't be the center of any story. And what I like about Xena is she's complicated. She's not just like Harry Potter. She's not some chosen one.
Xena literally destroyed and razed cities, and was a warlord. She was like conquering, and she did. She was like, all right, well, now what? Oops, I killed a bunch of people. I feel bad. And it's a whole show about redemption. And even during the show, while she's like redeeming herself, there's a chick named Calypso. Xena killed her fucking parents and burned her whole village to the ground. And does Xena kill her? No. Her sidekick Gabrielle, who isn't on the redemption story, pretty much says we gotta get rid of her. She's gonna kill us. And it's like Xena's like, no. What Xena's trying to do is get her to not be on the warlord path, because Calypso will be on the warlord path and she'll become what Xena used to be, and Xena knows that. And she's trying to stop her before she even becomes a warlord and takes lives and becomes what she actually hates before it's too late. It's so awesome, dude.
One who's just a loser, who his friends have to save him in every fucking shitty movie. Xena is like this badass that used to be a horrible person,
She was.
which I can relate to.
She was a warlord.
She used to be this like genocidal maniac who just fucking annihilated
She was
people.
like Genghis Khan, the chick.
I'm almost done with season 1, but so far in season 1, it's been revealed that Xena she's murdered children. She's done some fucking horrible
She's done
things for
bad
money and
shit.
power. And the season 1 opens with her trying to start a new life. She's trying to turn over a new leaf. So my mom was spot on about this. I basically am.
I forgive you.
Xena,
Sorry I said all that
warrior
mean shit
princess.
about you.
And
I'm not perfect
I've got
either.
skeletons in my closet,
I'm old as
even
fuck.
stuff you guys don't know
Okay.
about. I think we all do. I think we've
All
all
right,
done
I gave him a like for that.
horrible
Watch
things in our lives.
watch the Welcome Matthewson show, because he's totally right. Anyway, I gotta play video games now, guys. I need this. I watched that as it was airing, and I could not wait for the next episode. I started on Hercules: The Legendary Journeys. So like young Hercules, I fell for young Ryan Gosling, who is, when I was a kid, he's my favorite. And then they came out with Xena, and I was like, oh, chicks can be total badasses. All right, yeah, let's do this. Oops. And it was actually my favorite. Gabriella was kind of annoying, but I liked the actress, and I understand she was meant to be that. That was her point. Because she was like, she didn't know. She doesn't know what it's like to murder a whole bunch of people and raise cities and genocide the shit out of pretty much be female Genghis Khan. She was just from a small village who was like, I want to follow you and write your story. Kind of like Kanye's boy, who followed him around and recorded everything. That's what Gabrielle was doing. She was literally just like writing down all the adventures they were going on. So yeah, it's actually a good show. I think it's better than the Hercules show. The only cool thing about Hercules is that Gosling's in it for like a couple of the episodes. We all thought nerds had a virus. You guys thought we had a virus? I find that really funny, because if you look at how nerds nerd out on stuff, and then you look at like hipsters, they're like, oh, we listen to black metal, and actually that's not black metal, that's mathcore, and that's blah blah blah. That's the same thing as being a nerd, but just because it's music doesn't make you any less of a Argard, okay? Doesn't make you any less lame. It's just a different obsession that you have. Or like sports chuds. Actually, I think this guy's gonna win because of this, this, and this. All they did, like, you're so autistic, you know everything about the player. You're just as autistic as a nerd. It just so happens to be that low tier for dum-dums is sports. Sorry. Unless you're like a math counter that's like actually playing, like actually gambling, and you know everyone's stats. Then then I understand why you're into it. You can make money. That's why I was like, I don't care. I never once cared like being called a nerd, because I'm like, you guys are nerds. You guys are just trying to like fit into a social structure and fit in, which makes you more lame than me, who's actually proud to be who I am. I know myself better than you. That's why you don't even love yourself. So I never cared. In fact, I would just like make fun of them. And then they would be reduced to calling me fat or ugly or whatever. And it's like, oh, that's all you got? You don't even know yourself. I don't even care. That's how you make insults mean nothing, everybody. Just don't care because they know less that they're insulting you because they know less about you than they do themselves. And they feel uncomfortable because of that. That's it. That's the trick. Whack ass punks. Just laugh at them. Because they're going to be lost for a long time without even knowing it. Oh god! They're doing pirouettes at me. Okay, get out. Go on, get out of here. Alright, I guess I have to use these. I used to be really nice to those people because I used to feel bad for them. Because I understood fully, like, why they were doing what they were doing. That's why, like, the insults never, like, super bothered me. But then once I realized those people are also the same people that will screw you over in a heartbeat because they want to have their day in the sun with zero effort, I was like, yeah, I don't care about these people anymore. Fuck them. I just care about the people that look out for me, and I look out for them, and they're my boys. Like, your closest people, that's it. Your closest little crew. But for years and years, I had a lot of empathy for people that just didn't deserve it. And it was because I did feel bad for them, because I was like, oh, they just don't know themselves. So they're just teasing everyone else. No matter how... My dad had a really good quote. He was like, no matter how... Because my brothers both got... Alright. One brother stole another brother's paycheck when they were, like, teenagers. And the one lying was the prep. He was like a prep. He wore a deck shoes, the fucking lizard polo bullshit. And my other brother was a Hesher, like into Metallica and stuff. And the prep was the one who stole the paycheck, and no one could figure it out. And my mom ended up scolding the Hesher brother that looked like the metalhead, going, "You're forgetful, it's your own fault, you deserve this," and like smacked him and shit. Then my sister figured it out, because she's autistic AF, that it was the prep brother. She was like, oh, just go to the bank and see who signed the thing and see if you can look at the camera, like all this little detective work. And they did, and they found out it was the preppy brother who looks clean cut. And my dad got so pissed at my mom. He was like, he like took her and got close to her. I was like 5. I remember this shit. Got closer and was like, just because a kid looks clean cut doesn't mean he's doing the right thing all the time. You need to do your due diligence with your kids. And it's the truth. Usually people who look a certain way, or they sell themselves a certain way, like, oh, well, I have a kid and a family and this, yeah, how happy are your children, and how much, like, let's really look into what family life is, because Sam Altman and his family is rich as fuck, and he wasn't exactly nice to his sister. Look into it. So let's see how that really adds up. But yeah. So dumb. As long as you know that, then you can pretty much be free to do whatever you want without any consequences. The only consequence you'll get is maybe people around you like making fun of you, but that's just because they don't know or love themselves yet. And I don't mean self-love in the way where it's like you're getting sold a lie on the internet because some middle-aged woman wants to be a businesswoman or is going through a divorce and she has to pay money or she has to make money somehow without a dude, and so she's just grifting you. I mean, like, knowing thyself. Self-help doesn't exist, or self-love doesn't exist. Knowing thyself does exist. That does exist, and only you can do that. You can figure that out. Or if you have, like, a parent who loves you enough to, like, set a good example while you're watching so your little brain can watch and go, oh, puzzle piece added. I understand what he means by that. Not some middle-aged ass woman going, you gotta love yourself, take a spa day, and also if you read Carl Jung, you'll understand that this is like so good for you, and that's the real path to self-love, is knowing your shadow self, and all this stupid bullshit that they just try to sell you for a monthly fee of whatever. So thanks, Pops, you helped me avoid a dumbass self-help course that doesn't even matter. And also, Mom, I forgive you for fucking up, because if you didn't make that big old fuck up and, you know, accuse your son of being a retard, then I wouldn't have been able to see that really cool lesson I learned. Anywho, let's see. Self-love. Oh, don't worry. Self-love is pretty much just do a bunch of shit for yourself and fuck everyone else. And not, if the woman needs money this bad and she needs to like sell you her grift like this, right? Like, where's her due? Yo, what's up? Sandwich time? Yo, I thought about getting cold cuts, but I'm trying not to go hard on bread and stuff. I have rice, and then I was given 1 bag of corn chips that I've barely eaten. It's really just a vessel for a big lump of salsa and tomatoes on top. Sorry if I'm like harping on silly Billy stuff, but just know thyself, dudes. And if you get made fun of, that means you're doing something absolutely correct. So, you're doing something absolutely right. And someone just feels weird about it because they don't know themselves well enough. Actually, hanging out with the boys this week and everybody being their normal goober-ass self, unapologetically, makes me happy. Oh, Naz, what's up? I love you. How are you and Fish? Oh, you got Rock Lee as your PFP? That's awesome. I think I got, like, the plague from someone, but no regrets. I'll get the plague every time I hang out, if I have to, for that much fun. Ooh. I must do everything right because people can't stop talking shit about me. Just do everything your way and let them talk shit. That's like my method. That's why I use a word pad for my be right back for my intermission, because everyone's like, you need a graphic, you need this, you need that, and it pisses them off. And so I just do the word because I know it. Even Learn to Juggle said something. He was like, that's such lazy low effort. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I know, and I also know it triggers people. Hell yeah. Yo. That's awesome. Mad happy. I got a new job too, but it doesn't start till May, so I'm in like limbo and it's driving me crazy. So I'm trying to use it to write a bunch of stuff while I wait, which I have been, so. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I stopped explaining myself. I think, like, if I do explain myself, it's not because someone's teasing me, it's because, like, there's a misunderstanding and I actually care about them. But, as far as, like, randos, I just stopped explaining myself. I don't have to do that for you. Sorry. And I also learned that, like, if people are hating on you, you're doing something right. I was trying to tell that to as many people as I could, because it's the truth. And sometimes there's just hateful people that just say, like, the same thing over and over because they got nothing. Like, they have nothing of worth to add to the conversation. You can just ignore them. They're not even, like, adding anything. They're not funny. They're not, like, they're just dumb. It's more like going, mommy, 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 mommy. Like, they want your attention, but they also don't know how to talk to you because they're too autistic. You just gotta block that shit. It's a headache. That's like Mold Wolf shit. Anytime he just spams that I'm old, he just goes, you're old, you're old, you're old, like that. All I hear is, mommy, 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 pay attention, mommy, mommy, mommy. And so I had to block him because I'm like, ugh, I'm not your fucking mom, bro. Ugh. Go get a girlfriend that's dumb enough to deal with that. Do it, you won't. Ooh, she's got the heart gun too. Trying to think. Oh shoot. Trying to see if, like, when the weather gets better and I can actually walk, if I can work at the corner store down here, even if it's like just for a couple of hours. a day, and not even like barely even part-time, just for like cash, just for something until May. But I think they're family owned and it's just like family only that can work there or something, which sucks because I actually like those people. Ooh, I need this. Did I drink it all? I did, but I have emergency water, which I'll have after this fight. I have to figure out what I can get away with on YouTube. I don't think I can watch other people's videos, or I guess I could do reaction, but we'll see. I know people flag each other if, like, you watch their certain videos, except for Brendan Buckingham. He even said use my videos. So I have to figure out. YouTube actually has, like, strict rules. Whereas Kick, you could pretty much do whatever. Rumble, you could do whatever. Yo, I love your artwork. Wacky gave me the art he drew for me in one of our challenges. I saved the picture of your art that you drew for me. I like anybody who does sketches. Even if you think it's shit, I don't think it's shit. I always think it's like, I love any quality kind of art. Especially if there's like a funny memory tied to it. And even if it looks so bad. Oh shit. Fuck, I needed all that. Alright. Hold on. Too much in my inventory. Dang it. Water. I should be drinking my vitamin C water. I am sick. Let me see if I can reactivate my kick without having to, like, jump through hoops. Maybe I'll multi-stream, but I doubt it. I have a feeling I might get banned from this platform. Wait a minute. Oh shit, okay. One moment. Oh, that's hilarious. Hmm. I'm not gonna use it yet though. Wait till I get banned from YouTube. Dang it. Sorry, guys. The numbers I usually put after my name are all taken. 911 is taken. 1776 is taken. Not that any of that matters. 67, is that taken? Damn. Underscores? Sorry, dudes. I need a new number. Hell yeah. How's that name already taken? There's no fucking way. Kick kind of just blows, doesn't it? Kick is just kind of retarded. As much as YouTube. There's no way. Yeah, I'll come back to Kick later. Actually, let's do it in a different window. Private window. Yeah, I'll come back to this. crazy. Alright, I guess not. Alright, bye, Kick. Bye. I wasn't gonna use you anyway. Kick's being weird. It's fine, though. The number that starts with 14. Okay. Wait, what? What is this? BT lovers, WD lovers? I want to see what this is. Hold on, guys. Trying to figure out what items I found. Also, let's turn this down. Let's do this. Let me try to sit up normal. Let me just try to sit normal for once. Manage room decorations. Placement mode. Yes. Okay, so it's a big decoration. What is it, though? Oh, it's hearts! Okay. I can work with this. Rotate? Is there a front part to it? No? And then W White Day, it has to be the boy version. We're gonna put that right next to Kurt's, because he is my boyfriend. Kurt's is my boyfriend, I don't care how crazy he gets. He's just a product of his own environment. Of the military. He can't help the way he is. There we go. Now we got the girl and the guy. Oh, you know what, though? You know what we can really do to spice things up a little bit? Let's do that. Oh, shit. No. I want the pink one. There we go. That's cute. Or... doesn't fit with my room, though. I got a little lab going on. Why would I have hearts? I have robots? This is gonna go to my other character. We're gonna give this to the furry. Give this to the furry. Oh, yeah! Let's try that. Thank you, Macro. I didn't even think about that. Thanks, Macro. Sign up. Ooh, it's not taken. Alrighty. Oh shit. Do I have a backup kick? I do have a backup kick, dudes. I have a backup kick. What did I name it? Oh man, future me knew I was gonna crash out. Oh, I do have a backup kick. Ooh, I love when I think... This was years ago. I love when I think so far ahead. Uh-oh. Yeah, I love when I think ahead like this. Junk email, gimme. Where you at, kick? Junk email, select it all and just delete. This music's good enough to just leave on for a minute while I sort this out. This is Goblin mode. Oh, it's Goblina1776. I did make it to match up with my YouTube in case I got banned. That's so fucking funny. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I had a backup kick. I can't believe I had a backup kick. I'm so happy. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, guys. Ooh. I gotta check my Alright, just give me 1 second. This rules. This is when I used to smoke so much weed. Maybe I should go back to that. JK, I have no money, but I guess back then I had all of my stuff already planned. Alright, where's Kick? It's because I got banned off YouTube and I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it. Ugh. Kick. Kick. Log in. Password. It's a bunch of craziness. One sec. You fucking for real? Okay. Save it. Okay. Check my code. So now my Kick matches my YouTube. We're no longer Goblina 911. We're Goblina 1776. However, I have to update everything, and I'm not going to stream. I'm going to leave the Kick alone for a while. I want to try to do... I really want to try to do YouTube without getting banned. I already dropped an F-bomb. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Okay? We'll see how this plays out. If I get banned again from YouTube, we're just going to go back to Kick and sling slurs all day, every day. Okay? So... Oh, really? Yeah, I have a Kick. It's Goblina 1776 again. I knew I was going to make a backup because I was going to get pissed or something. But, excuse me, guys. I'm actually hella sick. Ooh, I have a good weapon that I need to give to an Alp's character. What is this? Large Meseta chunk? I gotta sell that. And I gotta put all that stuff away in my bank. And I gotta make sure I have all my daily tokens with me. Ooh, I can feel the fever. When you close your eyes and they're on fire. Feel that right now. Synthesize. I gotta synthesize right now. Yeah, I'll come back to all that later. I'm gonna do my daily really quick. And then we're gonna go back to the Valentine's Day event. I want another laser. I want another cannon laser thing. Another. This will be quick. I'll make quick work of these guys. Hmm. Actually, I need to level this up. Mm. Why not? Oh. Okay. Damn, I'll do like right up. It's like a melee weapon almost. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that gun. Let's do this one instead. Yeah. Just one-shot everything with my awesome weapons. Mini boss down. Down, boy. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm gonna kite all of you over here. Excellent. Sorry, Kurtz, you gotta go. I love you, but you gotta go. Oops. There we go. There we go. Now to put everything back to dark. Excuse me. What else is going on? There was like somebody who shot up something. Wasn't it a trans person? I was away having fun when all that went down. Oh, you replaced the starter solenoid and sanded sanded all of the electrical contacts in your... Oh, really? You're maintaining your vehiculars? Good. That sounds awesome, actually. Oops. What is this? It's just a straight boost, right? Honestly, this is better. I don't know what I was thinking not using that. Okay. Just 100 power, 100 accuracy. That's not even worth it. It's good if you're leveling up. Other than that, N. Big ol' N. I'm trying to think. Oh, can I put the chat on an overlay? Hold on, guys. I want to try something cool. I'm gonna try some cool shit. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's just light and not dark. It's the only thing. There we go. Let's see if we can do it for this too. One sec, guys. One sec. Hell yeah. Okay. Dorks. It's gonna drive me crazy. Can't get the pixels to line up perfect. My OCD is gonna be my downfall. Whatever, that's good enough. Don't look at it. I have to, like, figure out a whole ad, or a whole, chat thing. I have no idea what I'm doing on YouTube. We'll figure it out. I'm probably gonna get the only reason I'm hesitant to put all this work in is because I have a feeling I'm gonna get demonetized or banned anyway for something. We'll find out soon. We'll figure it out. We'll find out. Wow, you guys didn't hit the crystal so people can teleport to you, did you? That's so cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Very cool. Oh, thank God. Alright, well, I guess it's over. What did I get? Yeah, you goobers didn't hit the crystal, so it's not even like I can collect the reward. There we go. Can't even get a free reward. Why? Why did that happen? Oh my God. This dude's name is Brick Breakley. What a good name. Brick Breakley. He's gonna smash him shit. I need this. I need water. An emergency. Leader, what are you doing, retard? I want to play. What are you fucking doing, bro? Come on, you lazy retard. Where is this guy? Where's this absolute idiot? Oh, he's just standing AFK. Alright, next group. I'm out of here. Let's see if anyone else is doing S rank. What? Cool. Oh, we're at the boss? Hell yeah. Are you a robot too? Nope, you're just in a weird costume of some kind. Where's that costume come from? Oh. Not again, dude. Sucks. I'll take free shit this time, though. That's nice. Thanks. Gee, thanks. Again. Let's do it again. Are you for real? These people suck. I'm making my own group. I want to just keep playing. These people suck. These people are garbo. Oh my god. I can just solo this. I don't know why I'm waiting for anyone. Oh fuck, I didn't want to log out. Damn it. Sorry, guys. And I'm gonna name my game Yakoob's House. As it should be. I'm gonna name my game Yakoob's House. As it should be. Hell yeah. There we go. Alright. Time to beat monsters up. I wonder if I can play a song and it won't get flagged because it was like homemade. We're gonna find out. Let's find out the hard way together. Man, I miss Kick. I can play whatever I want. I don't miss Twitch. I don't miss Twitch. I also don't care about Twitch. They do copyright on a lot of music, though. Ugh. Yuck. Twitch. Yucky. Caca. Caca yucky Twitch. Ugh. Ugh. Hey, stop it. Stop it! Twitch sucks. It's like, it has almost the same stringent-ass rules as YouTube, but not even worth, like... It's not even worth YouTube, so it's worse. It makes that's what makes it worse. Hi, 2B, that means you got a fat butt. Don't hurt me anymore. Nice. Banker? No, Bracknor. I thought that said Banker. I was gonna say, get on out of here. Unless you're gonna give me Max Masada, which I already know how to make on my own. Okay? Crits. Crits galore. Ooh, what's that? Heart key? What kind of weapon's gonna make with that is what I want to know. Hell yeah. I need them grinders. Yeah, let's do this one. I don't know the difference. 2-1 or 2-2? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the difference. Excellent. What time is it? 6:30. I should actually eat a real dinner at some point. I did meal prep for this moment. Ow! You fucker. Alright. Use my little twin guns on you. Wonder if I can get away with watching some car videos. I'm doing research on older cars because I don't need a new car. I'm trying to save up for a used. I mean, I had my heart set on like a Corolla or something that'll last a very long time and like be affordable to repair. But then I saw there's like also old Crown Vics and there's Interceptors, like old cop cars, which is so dope. My dad used to drive a Crown Vic. So I don't know, like maybe I'll just look up some old car videos. I shouldn't get flagged for that though. I gotta do research in between all this gaming, you see. And then eventually I might not even have time to do streams like this. I'll probably be doing live streams from my phone in nature. Because I don't know if I'm even going to have room for my computer, you know? So we'll see. Alrighty then. Oop, good. Excellent. I need so many grinders. I hope more grinders drop. $50? Not yet. Not 50 yet. Ow. Ow. Uh-oh. I'm stunned. I get hit by a light attack and it made me sleepy. Pretty sure if I get hit once, it's over. There we go. Excuse me. I have to do TTS again somehow. I just don't know how to set it up. I'll figure it out, though. Oh, I think I have to connect YouTube to my Streamlabs. After my EXP buff wears off, I'm gonna figure all that out. Oof. Get out of here with that. Don't hit me with that. That chunks me down so hard. Excellent. Did you want to do that one, boyos? I don't give a shit. Let's go. I don't care either way. I don't care either way, dudes. Ooh, yeah. This guy's gonna punch him to death. I'm gonna probably make some din-dins. Oh man, I got a fever. My whole head is hot. I got a lot of rest today, but I still had to have my chores with the pup. Couldn't just leave her. I was even outside. I know it was cold outside. I was out there without a winter coat, and I was like, oh, it feels nice out. It's just me with a fever. It's just me with a fever. It's actually pretty chilly out. That was nice, not freezing to death. Actually felt good. This boss battle music is okay. It's not the best I've heard from this expansion, or from this game and its expansion. Get away from me. Get away from me, dragon. Get away from me, you dragon. Get away. That ain't gonna happen. Not today, no how. No. That will never happen. Can you get down from there, please, excuse me. Excuse me. Making this so much more difficult than it has to be. Where's the dark part of the head? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's what I want. There we go. Don't spike flail me. Rah, I'm dying! That's why you don't want it to go in its flight phase. Because then it sucks. You have to wait. Give me all my items. Right over here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, we can go to the lobby. And start a new game even. How much inventory space do I have? What the hell is that? Alright, GG, bye. If you're gonna leave, just leave. We don't have to make this into a thing. What is that for? Heart Key Spellstone? I'm gonna find out. Chillums. Heart Key Spellstone. Pure Heart Gun? A twin heart gun? Where the fuck is that from? An axe? And a double saber. Where? Where do I make all of these? Oh, where the fuck do I make these? Where do I buy it? Oh, fuck. Alright, well, I gotta do this first. I'm mad. I want the heart guns. Where are they? I want all heart weapons. Why did you walk up to me that close just to answer me? Fuck. I like that move. That was a bold move by that person. They got nice up and close face to face and goes, "No idea, Lamau." Got like this close to my face and was like, "No idea, Lamau." I appreciate that. I like that. It's a bold move. Hey, back here. I have all of the things I need to make it. I just don't have the board. I'm gonna start shouting in the lobby until I get an answer like a child. Hey, 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 hey. What? How do I get this board? I'm gonna make a shortcut for it so I can just hit it once over and over. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That's how we'll solve this. Because it's not on the wiki. And until it is on the wiki, I'm gonna harass the community. Somebody look in the data files. Whoever manages the server, tell me. Oh. Yeah. Blow them up. A little bit of blow them ups. A little bit of blow them ups. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me, friend. I'm a little... Who's home? Oh, I know who's home. I might go say hi. Might take an intermission, heat up my food, and say hello to my friends. Oh, somebody else is pulling up, too. Everyone's home. Everyone's coming home. Everyone is coming home. It's so good today. Woof, 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 woof. Ook, 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 ook. Come on, dorks. Come on, dork. Oh god. Come on, I almost died for my shenanigan shit talking. That person died. I'm sorry. Sorry I couldn't save you. They're using mad magic on us. So much. Yeah, give me that. Can I make the dual blades of that somehow? Two. Let's see what the difference is. Yeah, I ain't tolerating that shit. That thing is annoying. Trying to think, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna heat up food after this. We'll take an intermission. I'm not going to try to do that intermission screen that I tried to do because it started playing ads and stuff, which I did not like. Oh! Then I'll come back and run more games. Let me see how much. 10 minutes. Maybe I'll do one more game instead. Hi, Howdy Pilgrim. This has to be a guy LARPing as a cowboy. That's pretty cool. Oh wait, what's the freaking Family Guy joke? Hey there, Howdy Pilgrim. Shit, something about Thanksgiving. It's been so long. Howdy Pilgrim. And it's really just him pissing off Lois. Close. Excuse me, dudes. Mm. Oh, I made rice too, so I'm gonna go have rice. It's just keeping warm right now. I made super fluffy rice. Yeah, I'm gonna have a bowl of food. I'm gonna have a bowl of slop. Of affordable slop. Beef, veggies, onions, garlic and stuff. I'm gonna have a bowl of affordable... It's called affordable slop, because you're trying to save money while not eating trash. Okay? And I don't want to eat trash. Someone said they didn't want the eggs at the Airbnb because they were left out and they go bad. You do realize you can leave out eggs for a month and they won't go bad. Eggs last a long time. They just do that in the grocery store to, like, have them be as fresh as possible before you buy them. But I think in England, they just literally leave them on a dry shelf. They stay good for, like, a month left out. I don't know why people are brainwashed by their parents with... Or not even their parents, but, like, by weird shit like that. If I could have taken those eggs on the bus, I would have. Knowing me, I would have dropped them once, and that would have been it. I would have had a whole box of those eggs. I wish I had those eggs. I'm thinking about those eggs every day of my life. Every day of my life, I think about that box of eggs that I couldn't have. That probably got thrown away. I'm gonna cry. I don't care about all the other stuff. Just the eggs. Just the eggs. I'm gonna get my rice after this. Oh, shit. Maybe we'll... Oh, we're gonna check out my boy and see if he uploaded any videos. We'll eat with him tonight. Jakeka Akeke, my favorite. My favorite mukbang guy. Catch up on some of his videos. He's the coolest. I love him. He's the coolest guy. Oops. Actually, you know what? Actually. Oh, I watched some like psychology video on tribes people and like having multiple partners, and I was like, this ain't it. It was like really weird. You know, I won't even go into it because it was like some weird gross shit that I'm just not down with. I'm more of like a lovebird type of person. Once my partner dies, I die on the inside and eventually follow him into death shortly after. Let's do this. I also don't want like 1,000 diseases. Sorry. It's just gross to me. Oh, are we going in here? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Good. Oh, what's this? I'll take that. Excuse me. Let's see. I hope it doesn't fly off. Thank God. Do not cancel this. Okay. Now I need food. Real food. What the fuck?
Help learn a child to eat. You know, I have very few Jewish friends, if any. But I'd like to say, won't you please help support the United Goyim College Fund? Help learn a child to eat hot dogs this year, mayonnaise and corned beef.
Can we get another actor in, please?
Howard, give me a chance, please. I need this.
All I have to do is say...
Is this real?
I'm not going to do it. I'm the cut camera. You got to do the line now. Just, all right? Can we hear it, please?
Okay. Я очень любит в Америке. Сейчас в Москве. Ожидаю прегладно. Самое муникае спеялады. You know, what I would have loved to have seen, actually, is if they could have combined Andropov's funeral and the Olympics and had him in the bobsled run. All right, I'm ready. You know, I have very few Jewish friends, if any. But I'd like to say, won't you please help
I
support the
love him.
United Goyim College Fund? Help learn a child to eat hot dogs this year, mayonnaise and corned beef.
Can we get another actor in, please?
Oh, give me a chance, please. I need this.
All I have to do is
Do you want to say I did it for free? Now just that way, and you know, even though
I'm not going to do it, I'm going to cut camera. You got to do the line now. Just.
Is
all
this
right?
real?
Can we hear it, please?
I don't want to believe. I want to believe, but I don't think it is. Grok's not answering the context. Yeah, real. It's real. Alright, I'm out of here. Let me do intermission really quick. Intermission is the intermission time. Be right back. Hold on though. Also want to say hi to my roommates. I'm back. I have some tea this time instead of coffee. And I have my dinner. But now what we're going to do is eat with my friend Jakeka. Akeke. If you don't know who he is, you will. You'll know who he is soon enough. Because he rules. Hey guys. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Let's mute this. And let's eat dinner with my friend. Okay? We're gonna eat dinner with my friend Jakeka. Jakeka. I like this guy. I'm not even trying to be funny. I actually just love how much he enjoys. He enjoys food as much as I do. And I think he had some drops while I was hanging out with friends. I should have just connected my phone to the theater and started playing all my crazy shit, but I didn't want to drive people crazy because I watch really crazy shit. Oh, I love this guy. I love him. I love him. Please have something new. Eat with me. Nope. The Smash Burger was the last. Their Smash Burger taco. That's okay. That's okay. There has to be something I haven't watched of his yet. Jersey Mike subs. Breakfast video already saw. Tropicana orange juice from the bottle. You're gonna get really sick, but I'm not gonna judge you. I have a whole bottle of orange juice that was given to me, and I haven't touched it because it has so much sugar in it. I knew a girl who used to just drink orange juice straight up out of the bottle and then be like, I don't know why I'm overweight. Me neither, homie, and I'm not gonna answer that question because it's loaded as fuck, and you're gonna not be my friend anymore. So, nacho mukbang. Did I like it yet? No, not yet, but I will.
Welcome to a new video. I made some nachos.
What's up, homie?
Welcome back to my video. Yeah.
Let's
Made
mukbang.
some nachos. About to eat. Yeah.
Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, tonight's slop is tomatoes, onions, beef, a little rice, a little splash of soy sauce so it's not super crazy with the salt, onions, garlic, tomato, oh, green pep, but I really chopped up the green pep, kind of like julienne almost style. Like how McDonald's does their burgers, how the onions are little tiny squares. I did that. I should have put more tomato in it, but I didn't. Yeah, this is good. This is my discount slop. I make way too much rice. Not enough meat at the cabin. This is how much meat's supposed to be in it. There's like mad meat in this. Next time I'll be prepared, I promise. Oh my god, though. I wish I had guacamole. Oh my god. Here. Let me move this so you can really see what's going on. Hell yeah. Is that good? I'm eating with him. Mm.
You're such a good cook.
I wonder if I could multi-stream to Twitter.
You can get your own cooking show. You say I was a good cook. Yeah, I made you nachos. No.
Shit. put. You see, he's eating that with Doritos. What about regular chips?
I only went built in 3 days. Food gotta be banging.
What? Hold up.
If you so good of a cook, why don't you eat your own cooking show? I'm just starting. I only went built in 3 days.
Okay.
This video, making nacho, baked nacho.
Shit, that's incorrect. Man. All right, I'm trying to multi-stream again.
Cutting technique.
I'm gonna stop stream for a break. I will be back later. I'm gonna try
Give
to
me some
do
practice.
multi-streaming again. It was nice trying to
Cooking.
use YouTube, but YouTube seems retarded.